Hello, welcome to Holy Tea with Ellen on location. I am in Louisville, Kentucky for a week of some continuing education with the ELCA Youth Ministry Network. I get to be a part of what's called the Formation Co-op, a group of practitioners, ministry professionals who are coming together this week to talk about youth ministry and why it's important to us and how we can move forward together in this time of uncertainty as to what exactly youth ministry needs to look like. The lives of youth and families are very different now than they once were in the church, and we are all feeling that difference in unique ways. And so it helps to gather together and have conversations about how we move forward together. And as individual congregations and individual practitioners and ministry professionals leading this group of people, of youth and families in this time. So I get to do that the first part of the week, and the second part of the week is called the ELCA Extravaganza. It's a yearly continuing education event hosted by the ELCA Youth Ministry Network that brings together youth, children, youth, and family ministry volunteers and professionals for some time of renewal and learning and fellowship. So I'm excited to be here, but I also wanted to check in with all of you while I was here. I don't have much to say today other than to remind you that this week is a worship week. So on Sunday and Wednesday, there is no church school, but coming up next week, beginning January 26th, we're back, and the church school kids are learning about the disciples. Confirmation students this Wednesday, the 22nd. It's hard to know what day it is sometimes when you're traveling. This Wednesday, the 22nd, there will be confirmation, and they will be in worship, everybody, 6th, 7th through 8th grade at 6 o'clock, and then they'll meet with Pastor Travis to talk about worship, why we worship, why it's important. You may have submitted, if you were here in the last couple weeks in confirmation, I asked you to submit some questions to Pastor Travis about worship and about other things, and we got all kinds of interesting questions about faith. It's funny what kids say when you ask them and tell them they have permission to ask any question. So I'm excited for that conversation and to hear all about it when I get back, but you'll be in good hands with Pastor Travis. Other than that, to say that youth ministry is something that I am passionate about, and I am grateful to be with this group of people this week having these conversations. One of the things that we focus on to get us started in the conversation is the why for our ministry, why youth ministry. So I am going to ask you, viewers, into that conversation, into that question of why. Why is this ministry with children, youth, and families at Holy Trinity Lutheran Church in Ankeny, Iowa important? Why does it matter? Why do I have a job? What is it that brings you to church? What are the hopes and dreams you have for your children or the children of our congregation? What is that why? So I encourage you to think about that this week as I am thinking about it here away from you in Kentucky. And I welcome those conversations. If you want to have a conversation with me about your why, let's do it. I'm game. And it'll help me inform the way that I care for the people in our midst. Things have changed, but the need and the desire for children to feel safe and loved as a part of our faith community does not change. God's love for the children of our community does not change. It's constant. And so that, for me, is my why. So pray for me this week. Pray for lots of time to grow and learn and for safe travels. Pray for my family as they make it without me this week. They're in good hands, but it always a struggle. If you travel for work, you know that sometimes it's hard to be away from home and it's hard to be away from you. But everything is well in control, and I trust and hope that things will be ready for me when I come back. So I thank you for the opportunity to do this work in your midst, and I welcome your prayers. Peace be with you.